Everyone, it's Derick Stokes. Who's here behind me? Me, Phillip. What are we doing, Phillip?
Fishing.
Gonna go do some fishing.
Listen.
Yeah, I got Wilson back there. He's eating some poo. Come on, Wilson, let's go. I hope everyone's week's going great. Week went great. It's the weekend. Super excited about it. Phil's getting Wilson. Hello, is it Daphne? Hey, Miss Katie. My lovely wife, Katie. Katie and Olivia, they are going to a basketball game to watch my nephew play. My niece Tatum, she should be playing, but she had an injury last night playing basketball. She rolled her ankle really, really bad. If you go over there to Stokes Family Ranch, I'm sure Lonnie will have something. Hello, Charlene. But send a few prayers to Tatum. She's kind of bummed out. She was playing very well. She's a freshman this year, so. Hello, Kathy. Well, like I said, Phil, he's behind me. He's trying to keep Mr. Wilson up with us, but we're going to go do some fishing. Mary, it is going great. It's the weekend. Looking forward to it. We've got a little bit of weather coming in tonight, so we're just out here soaking up the nice weather before the rain comes in. It's supposed to be cooler. So we're just kind of getting ready for the springtime coming. We're going to do some fishing, kind of limber up the old fishing elbow and have a little friendly competition. If I can get Phillip to come. Wilson found something to munch on way back there. Hello, Laura. Glad you were with us. But we are over here at a pond that is right behind the house. It's a pond I grew up fishing on. Me and the kids, we have fished this many, many times. We don't catch very big fish out of here, but it's fun. There's a lot of small ones. So I'm just reading a few of these. Yes, Kathy, I cannot wait for spring. I mean, I've been kind of messing around in the garden and stuff, and just itching for it to get ready. All right, so I'm going to kind of show you. This is the pond we're going to be fishing in. Philip abandoned me. He's back there. Wilson found something to eat on. 7 inches of snow. I think Katie told me that I hadn't looked at the weather, but she said that we are expected to have 1 to 3 inches of snow. I don't know if that's a Facebook weather channel or if that's actual Oklahoma weather channel, but you never know on there. All right. See if I missed anything out here. Sorry. Come on, where's the messages? Cancel. All right, I'm gonna turn this thing around and get everything set up. Let y'all look at the view. Ain't too shabby of a view. Keep from dropping, y'all. Sorry if I do. Yeah. He won't come.
Who's sitting there?
He's just sitting there. What's he doing? Go pick him up and bring him over here. Wilson's being stubborn, not wanting to come over here. Philip's gonna go get him. Here. me some time to get the fishing poles kind of set up. It's hard to beat pond fishing. I mean, you don't catch anything real big, but usually you catch quite a bit. All right. Kind of straighten that up for you. I had a little better tripod, but I was trying to get some good angles feeding the cow the other day. You'll see the video coming out, and the cow run over my tripod, broke it. Kind of my fault. I shouldn't put the tripod with right in the middle of the cows. Doing all this video stuff, you try to get a little creative, get different angles and stuff. And cows, they didn't care too much about the tripod. I'm gonna show you. This is a lure that we use here in Oklahoma quite a bit. I don't know if you guys can see that. We call this a sassy shad. Sorry if I can't see your comments because I got it turned around. But it's a sassy shad, and that's something that we just use to catch just about anything on. In the springtime, we have a lot of, we call them sand bass. A lot of people will call them white bass, but we will catch a lot of those with that sassy shad. But I've caught all kinds of fish with it. I've got to get these lures up before Mr. Wilson gets here, because I think he'll enjoy it too much. I don't want to have to do hook removal this evening. All right. You found him. What was he doing?
Sitting there.
Sitting there?
Eating cow poop.
Eating cow poop. All right, Phillip, we're live, so whatever you said is being said to the world. Millions of people are watching you right now. All right, so on down here, use this one here.
My dress really going.
Oh, he'll So kind of what we're doing also is just kind of iron out some few kinks and get ready for springtime. Things all cleaned up. There we go. Can't get yours? Here, use this one right here. And this right here, we always call them a rooster tail, and that's something that will catch a lot of white bass also. You're going to see me get myself poked here on national TV. Wilson, don't knock that over. Right there, I call that a rooster tail. It's kind of got a spinner on it. Like I said before, Katie and Olivia, they're watching the ball game in Jay, Oklahoma. Me and Phillips, we had to come home and let Mr. Wilson out of this little area, and so we can use the restroom. We're just hanging out tonight. Phillip, where's the fish at? In the water. We've been playing a lot of basketball this past week. Olivia had a good game at Salina. Phillip, he had a couple of games at Adair. Won both of those. And then we've got it's an Adair tournament, so he's got the finals tomorrow at Adair. You want to win it? Yeah. He said yeah. Phillip, where's the fish at?
They're not anywhere by us.
Yeah, I can tell you where they're not. It's on my hook.
What?
I can tell you where they're not, and that's on the hook. What's wrong, Wilson? You open it up. Okay. Well, we got this weather coming in, and just got done feeding the cows. Kind of put the hay bales over there in the woods to get them out of the weather. And, we've got a few new babies on the ground. We just had a new one just a while ago. Something whenever we run the bull with the cows all the time. That's just something that we have. We have calves year round. Uh-oh, something hit.
One thing that hit me.
Really? I'm gonna change up. I gotta change up. They ain't biting this, so I gotta find something else. Whenever I was a kid growing up, fishing was something that we did a lot, especially with my grandpa Stokes. He loved to fish, and we would go out there on the farm. You see a few of my videos is out there, and it goes up next to the river and got a creek that runs through there. And he would always, he retired early. He was a preacher also. He worked for a phone, Southwestern Bell, I think it was, and he was a preacher too. He retired early, and so he got to fish a lot, fish and farm. So I don't know if he really ever retired, but he did a lot of farming, but he also fished quite a bit. And my grandpa would, he would tell us whenever the fish were biting, so we were kind of spoiled. We would go down there though, and if anybody was going to catch a fish, it was him, and he'd catch it first. And then he would instruct us. He'd say, all right, use this lure, throw it out this far, wait this many seconds, start reeling, and jerk this many times. He would tell us exactly what to do, and we'd catch fish. Well, my grandpa, he's passed away, 7 or 8 years ago. Can't remember. But he ain't around to tell us what to do. But I'll never forget that. It seemed like if he wasn't there and I was fishing with my dad, he'd always catch the first fish, or so on. But had a lot of good memories with my grandpa fishing. A lot of this stuff, I think, is still his. Oh, getting old. All right, I'm gonna move y'all so y'all can have a little different view. I'm gonna turn around. Let's see here. Catch up some of these comments. Kathy says, "Hey there, Philip." Hello, Tina. Howdy, Deborah from Nebraska. Hello, Brenda. Laura. Philip is letting you get warmed up before he outfishes you. It's a beautiful view, isn't it, Mary? A foot of snow in Berlin, New Hampshire. Wow. All right. Okay, I think I'm caught up. Now, what I think I'm going to catch, we call it a perch. Everybody else, anytime I put a video out, they say, that's not a perch, that's a bluegill. Well, us Okies, we call them perch sometimes. But I'm gonna catch it right here. Phil's favorite spot. Oh, oh, he caught a grass fish.
Gosh.
I don't know where they're at. Here, switch me poles. Is that one working right? We can't catch nothing. Can't catch a cold. Remember that kid's book I read to you, that raccoon? He went and did all those things. He said, Mom would tell him to put all these things on him or he'll catch a cold. Some kind of, it had a raccoon on it. Something about catching a cold. All right, Philip, tell them what kind of fish is out here. What's the potential? What's the biggest fish that's in here? All right. I'm not catching any fish, so I'm going to tell y'all kind of little stories. It's been, a few years ago, last time I went, but I used to do a lot of noodling. And if you look online, YouTube, a lot of videos on it, but noodling is, some people call it hand fishing also. But I used to do that quite a bit. I got introduced to it from a guy at my work and kind of got what I really enjoyed doing and noodling. And so what you do is at a certain time of the year, these catfish go and they lay their eggs, and the females and the males, they'll go and they'll sit on top of the eggs and kind of protect them. And usually it's down inside of a hole, like maybe underneath a stump, something like that, or back in a crevice on a bank, or underneath a big rock. But they would go in there and they would hang out. Well, what you do is you find these holes and you'd be in the water, you know, and you kind of stick your feet, find the holes, and then you swim down there and you run your hand up inside the hole. And whenever you run your hand up there, the catfish will go and it will bite your hand. And then you grab a hold of it and you pull it out. And then there you got your fish. Well, I took, I caught two one time. They were 40-pound flatheads, and I put them here in this pond. I've never caught them again. They're kind of hard to catch with a pole. I've only caught just a few, but I'm kind of interested to see if they're still in here or not. There's could possibly be pretty good sized fish. Maybe we'll catch one of them flatheads. If your line goes, you got your flathead on.
Well, how'd you reel it in?
It break it. You couldn't hold it. Oh, I just did the same thing.
You're trained. Not spots. I'll take spots.
We'll take it back down there. Hang right here. You got a pretty nice sunset. Hard to beat Oklahoma sunsets. Wilson, you need to teach us how to fish. All right, I'm gonna set y'all down. Wilson, don't knock them down now. Oh my goodness. All right. We spent, back with my grandpa, we spent many, well, say many, I went 2 years with them whenever I was in high school. We would go to Canada to go fishing. And we would go to up through Minnesota, International Falls, Minnesota, and then go across. And there was an outfitter up there that we would go fishing with in Canada, right across the border. They'd take us and fly us out onto a lake that had a cabin, and we'd be there for 5 days, fish for 5 days. It was quite a bit of fishing. Phillip, you catch anything yet? What's the deal? Oh, they're right here. had one nibbling. Come over here. Mine was bigger. It was a big nibble. I'm moving. All right. Let's see if I miss it. Hello, Teresa. Lonnie's on here, Stoked Family Ranch. You guys go check out their page. Her and Dan and the kids has got it started. It's doing good. And if you look, if you're just now coming here, Tatum, their oldest daughter, she has been playing good in basketball, but she had a little injury last night playing basketball. She rolled her ankle. So say some prayers for her. All right. Teresa, no, we didn't get Wilson from Chad. We got him from a lady that raises him here by us. And we bought him actually back quite a bit before Christmas. And then I saw where Chad had some for sale, where I would have got Wilson from Chad. I didn't know he had it's a cockapoo. All right. Yeah, sorry. The volume might not be quite right. Sorry, I'm going back and looking at your comments. Get over here, my favorite little fishing spot. Phillip, he don't know all about this one. Y'all don't tell him where it's at. All right, I'm gonna sit you down again. Phillip, he's over there on the other side. And I just want him to get a good view of this big fish I'm getting ready to catch. Wilson, don't be blocking that view now. We're trying to watch, Wilson. There you go. Oh my goodness. About went for a swim. It's kind of steep over here. Phillip, where's the fish at? Are they? starting to get kind of cold out here. I don't know how much longer I'm going to last. It's freezing. Got a steep right here. Telling y'all, this is a good spot right here. Wilson, don't you fall in there. Might need to get Daniel Arms family homestead show me how to do this. Wilson, what are you eating on? Oh no. He definitely will. What are you eating? I just fell in. There ain't no fish in here. Phil says, are you ready to leave? I'm cold down, my feet are all wet. Oh my goodness. Oh. Yeah, y'all can see it's kind of steep down there. There ain't no fish right there now. Wilson scared them off. I was trying. Wilson, you got me wet. What are you still eating on? Get that off. Look at this. He's chewing on a cockabur. Can't you find something better to eat besides that? Well, yeah, y'all wait for me to fall. Yeah, it got kind of steep there. Oh man. Yeah, I put a cockabur on there. I might be able to catch. You know, it'll snag on something. You know. I bet you Wilson, he's probably got cockaburs all over him. Oh man. From British Columbia. It's awesome. Well, thanks, Teresa. I need to do more of these lives. They're kind of fun. Well, Philip, get that out of his mouth. We don't need any more excitement. Let me see that.
It's freezing.
It's freezing. What do we need to do different next time?
Go on a warm day.
Go on a warm day. What was you wearing before we came out here?
Shorts and
T-shirt. Yeah, it got pretty cold out here. Well, I think we're going to end this. It was a pretty nice evening. Sorry that y'all didn't get to see any of the fish in our pond. I'm getting kind of wondering. No, it's just one of those nights. They just ain't gonna bite. Yeah, we got a little entertainment with me falling in. That's part of it. You coming along? Phillip, you need to say anything?
Please like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe, yeah. He's got that down pat. Well, I'm gonna go back and look at you guys' comments. I'll have to do a lot of catching up. Appreciate you guys coming along with me. We will see you on the next one. Adios.
That's the worst thing ever.